later. First is the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan, Professor Kayode Adebowale, and Professor Osofisan, and others who I may not be able to recall their name as at yet. As we gather to celebrate the achievement of Dr. Angela Uche Makolo, I want to acknowledge the author for her dedication and expertise in creating a resource that will empower students, researchers, and professionals in the field of bioinformatics. Bioinformatics is a rapidly growing and evolving field, and personalized learning is essential to keep pace with the latest advancements. This book offers a unique approach to learning, combining cutting-edge content with innovative teaching methods. With increasing demand for precision medicine, genomics, and data-driven research, this book comes at an opportune time, as it will surely become an invaluable resource for those seeking to enhance their skills and knowledge in bioinformatics. I would like to extend my gratitude to the author, the editor, and the publishers for their tireless efforts in bringing this project to fruition. Your contributions will undoubtedly have a positive impact on the scientific community and the society at large. As we launch this book today, we also celebrate the power of knowledge sharing, collaboration, and innovation. May this work inspire future generations of bioinformaticians, researchers, and scientists to push the boundary of discovery and improve human lives. I thank you, and I say let us celebrate Dr. Angela Makolo for this elegant work that she has done. I believe we'll have a fruitful session launching the book as we hear from the book reviewer. And I hope every one of us will try and get at least a copy of the book for our personal use, and probably still procure for some other interested individuals who may not have been chanced or privileged to be a part of this unique occasion of launching this book. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Professor Otegbayo. That was actually an inspiring opening remark. And we welcome also the distinguished Professor Adenike Osofisan to give her opening remarks too.
I think our network is not so good, so she left again, so maybe we should continue.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I'm honored to welcome Professor K.O. Adebowale, the Vice Chancellor of University of Ibadan. He is represented here by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Ronke Bayoroju. Hello, Ma, please, the floor is yours.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's nice to be here, actually. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan, the best university in Nigeria, the first and the best university in Nigeria. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I just give a couple of comments as opening remarks. Just to say that Dr. Makolo is the lead for the University of Ibadan Bioinformatics Group. And in this capacity, she provides stunt leadership roles for funded projects, including the University of Ibadan Bioinformatics Group, node of the H3 Africa Bioinformatics Network. She has extensive experience with teaching bioinformatics and has written this book based on her more than 10 years teaching of bioinformatics and supervising research projects of postgraduate and undergraduate students. Now, the book is a personalized and facilitated learning of bioinformatics, which is well written and informative as a beginner's guide to learning bioinformatics and its research areas. This material would also serve well as an educational material to aid students and researchers learning basic bioinformatic topics and research principles. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I congratulate Dr. Angela Makolo. We're proud of what you're doing, and we hope you will continue to do a lot more to improve bioinformatics in the University of Ibadan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Ma.
Please, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can, Ma.
Sorry, my network is very unstable. Well, I would like to congratulate Angela for the success of the book, but I would not like to go back to the history. I think the success story started in 2009 when she joined the services of computer science department. And I would also like to acknowledge Dr. ABC Robert, because he was the one that introduced Angela to me, and we had to go and look for her in IIT for her to join the department. And when she came, she said she was going to go into bioinformatics. And to tell you the truth, I had no knowledge of what bioinformatics was all about. And this success is also the success of multidisciplinary approach to research. Because when she said she wanted to go into bioinformatics, we had to go and look for a partner, and that was Covenant University. So between Covenant University and University of Ibadan, we produced Dr. Angela, and she has been doing extremely well. So I'd like to congratulate University of Ibadan for the success of this book. I would like to congratulate Covenant University too for the success of this book. I would also like to congratulate Dr. Makolo, because she went through a lot. The two of us know what she went through. And I've gone through this book, and this book is going to be good not only for students, but also for researchers. I'd also like to congratulate MIT, because MIT also played a role, and also the bioinformatics group in Africa. And for me, this success story is the success of multidisciplinary approach to everything that we do. So congratulations, Angela. Congratulations, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan. Congratulations to the Department of Computer Science and to Covenant University. And I believe that this book will go a long way. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, Professor. I actually agree with the DVC and also with you, because I was a student, and I was also among the pioneers that started the course of bioinformatics in UI. So, and now I have my doctorate degree in bioinformatics. So I think it's really needed for us to understand our genomes and everything with it in terms of Africa, in terms of Nigeria, bringing it back to us. So thank you very much for your opening remark. And so we move on. And now we are getting to the main reason why we are here. And it is my privilege to introduce Dr. Angela Makolo to you. Dr. Makolo is a distinguished scholar in bioinformatics, and she's also a lecturer to the Department of Computer Science at the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. So Dr. Makolo actually has a very impressive background, having worked with ITA in various roles that led her to be the head of the software unit. She earned her MSc and PhD in the computer science department from the University of Ibadan, where, as we have heard, she specialized in bioinformatics. And after her PhD, she completed a postdoctoral fellowship at MIT under the Empowering the Teachers Fellowship. And when she was done with that, she founded and led the University of Ibadan Bioinformatics Group. And also even went further to oversee that this bioinformatics group had a node with the H3 BioNet, which means H3 Africa Bioinformatics Network. So with over 10 years of teaching experience in bioinformatics, Dr. Makolo has now authored this book, Personalized and Facilitated Learning of Bioinformatics, which we are celebrating today. So today we celebrate the launch of this important work, which I'm very sure has promises to make a substantial contribution to the bioinformatics education of not only in the world, but also in Nigeria and in Africa. So please join me to welcome Dr. Angela Uche Makolo. And I personally use this opportunity to say congratulations on your new publication. We are now ready to hear your presentation.
Thank you very much, Chisom, for the wonderful introduction. I think I'll share my slide. Can the host allow me to share my screen now?
Yes, please.
Now the host.
Okay, good. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. So I'm just going to go through my motivation for writing this book, Personalized and Facilitated Learning of Bioinformatics. As we have heard, it's after many years of teaching the course and realizing that there's a scarcity of textbook facility of resources for students learning bioinformatics. Because bioinformatics involves students from diverse backgrounds, especially students from computer science background and biological backgrounds. And each person, each group of students has to learn a lot. Lots of domain knowledge is required, and it can be very daunting. And because of this scarcity, it motivated me to put together a book which provides a soft landing to provide the foundations of bioinformatics in a simplified manner that makes it easier for students to learn. So the purpose is after seeing the challenges students face in mastering bioinformatics, I was compelled to craft a guide that simplifies a complex concept to personalized learning techniques. And this has really been useful for students to make these specific concepts of difficulties in bioinformatics, make it simplified, to crack the genome kind of, because what we are trying to do is to make knowledge as accessible as possible to everybody. So my desire to make bioinformatics accessible and making learners to appreciate everything they learn as I embarked on this journey to create a resource that tailors education to individual needs. So the importance of this book goes that the book is a gold mine in the field of bioinformatics. It is the first textbook in Nigeria that unveils the complexity and perceived mystery of bioinformatics, and it is customized to the Nigerian and African context and audience. So that, of course, it's a global textbook nonetheless, but at the same time, it's tailored towards the needs of African students and the diverse field in which they are coming from, diverse background which they are coming from, trying to cater for all these diverse knowledge domains that they have to learn. So it's an amazing book, a must read for everyone aspiring to unravel the numerous benefits of the fusion of knowledge landscape of bioinformatics, informatics, and biology. So yeah, the book is dedicated to the memories of three persons. First, my paternal grandmother, Mrs. Susanna Makolo, who taught me the value of hard work and piety at an early age. Professor Luis Munoz, a priest of Prelature of Opus Dei, was my spiritual director and encouraged me to pursue my dream of a career in bioinformatics against all odds. I'm grateful for your counsel. And also to memory of Professor Helen Nwagu, a professor of clinical psychology in the University of Ibadan. She retired in 2018, and retired and died in 2018. She was my mentor and helped me navigate the rough waters of academic life in the University of Ibadan. And when I was trying to make up my mind to decide to leave IT for UI, she made me understand that it would be good, that it's going to be a success story. And I'm glad I actually left because it's been a good, of course, challenges, but I have success stories to tell because of making that decision. I'm grateful for that counsel. So I acknowledge everybody, my parents, siblings, guardians, uncles, aunties, and cousins. I thank my mentors, my colleagues, too numerous to mention, for their support. I thank all my students and mentees. The success of writing this book is due to your invaluable inputs. Everybody has contributed. I cannot thank you all. Thank you very much for your wonderful contributions. Thank you, and God bless.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Makolo. That was really insightful, and I think I'm allowed to say I'm a bit jealous now because I wish I had this when we had that first bioinformatics course. But definitely, I'm sure it's still going to help me in my research career. So our next is going to be the book review, and we have the pleasure of hearing from Dr. Itunuoluwa Isewon, who will provide us with a detailed review of the personalized and facilitated learning of bioinformatics. Dr. Isewon, who is from the Covenant University, Ota, Nigeria, is a highly respected expert in the field of bioinformatics, known for her insightful analysis and critical evaluation of scholarly work. She has publications in the field of bioinformatics. So today she's going to bring to us a wealth of knowledge and as well as a keen eye for detail, making her the perfect person to review this significant book today. Please join me and welcome Dr. Isewon. You have the floor, ma.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I would like to, first of all, thank you for having me. It's really a privilege to be here. I would like to thank all the senior colleagues who have spoken earlier. I want to join my voice to them and to indeed congratulate Dr. Angela Uche Makolo for this amazing feat that she has been able to achieve. I remember when I met her, we've come a long journey. It's been almost 12, 13 years, more than 12 years. Maybe since 2010. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah. So I remember that I was still a fresh baby PhD student at the time that I met her. She was an advanced PhD student at that time when she came to Covenant University. And indeed, we've been like sisters. She lived in my house. I'm happy to say that I've hosted her. She's like a family friend. When I newly got married, and my husband always remembers her every time. So congratulations to a friend, congratulations to a sister, congratulations to a colleague. I'm super proud of you. I think my very first time, coming to truly appreciate what God was doing in your life was when she got the PI position for the UI, bioinformatics. And I was super proud to see a woman, to see a sister in that space. And it kind of just gave me, this kind of feeling that anything is possible. Yes, she submitted the proposal to post, and she indeed won, that grant, which ran for 5 years. And it's part of the reasons why we are here, because that grant is also paying for publishing the book and all of that. And I'm happy that we're able to tie all that 5 years of funding into having a bioinformatics book that will indeed outlive all of us and outlive even the author of that book. So Dr. Makolo, big congratulations from me to you. And I hope you don't feel like we're just saying this as cliche. It is indeed a massive achievement. Congratulations to you. Like you said, it's the first bioinformatics book in Nigeria. And this is something that we ought to celebrate. So I'm here to celebrate you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to, join everyone who is also, supporting you. If you look at how many people are here, we're almost 100. And this goes without saying that we are very, very proud of you. Thank you for pushing the frontiers of bioinformatics in Nigeria. There are not many of us who are in that space. So thank you for remaining committed. You have supervised students, you have graduate students with PhD, computer science with the bioinformatics option. Thank you for showing us that it's possible. Being a woman, even, most of these people in this field are men. And you have shown that as a woman, this is achievable. So yes, congratulations to you, congratulations to us. Please allow me to share my screen. I just want to share my screen and then show just the little thoughts that I've been able to put together concerning the review of this book. Just a minute. Yeah, perfect. So is my screen showing now?
It is.
Yes, thank you very much. So my name is Dr. Itunuoluwa, as has been said. I had the privilege to review this book when it was still in the manuscript form, and I indeed read through it, and I found it a very interesting read. So please just see below a few of my thoughts, about the book and generally its importance, to the bioinformatics community. So it is without controversy that every seasoned bioinformatician today had to overcome some significant hurdles at the start of their journey. For those who came from backgrounds in computer science, just like me and Dr. Makolo today, many of us, started with a computer background. Some people, you will see them, they came from the bioinformatics, biology background into bioinformatics. And like Professor Osofisan said, Ma, I'm proud to see you today. You were my external examiner for my defense. I remember that day like yesterday. Thank you so much, Ma. Special respects for you today. Thank you for your support. I know you, Dr. Makolo has been your baby, but many of us are your extended babies. Thank you so much, Ma. I still have the picture that I took with you, and those are some of my cherished and archived documents. Sorry that I digress. Yes. So for those of us who came from the bioinformatics field, this book sort of shows a lot of support in terms of the volumes of concepts in biology, that needs to catching up on was immense, actually. That's why, likewise, those who came from backgrounds in biological sciences, they have to grapple with a lot of complexities of the computational aspects. So yes, bioinformatics is indeed an interdisciplinary field. And what this book tries to do is to sort of match all the gaps, that are in the knowledge gap in terms of where you are coming from, and it tries to bring everybody to the same playing ground. So regardless of your background, whether chemistry, mathematics, statistics, name it, different fields you find in bioinformatics, bioinformatics has always demanded substantial learning across multiple domains, and this remains unchanged. It's not going to change because bioinformatics is indeed a multidisciplinary science. So what is promising, though, is that the challenges faced by learners 2 decades ago when we started do not have to be the same for new learners now. Today, the learning curve is less steep due to growing access to quality resources. Nonetheless, it can still be frustrating, and that's where this book comes in. This book offers a comprehensive guide to foundational bioinformatics concepts. It caters to learners from diverse backgrounds. It acknowledges the challenges beginners face and aims to bridge the knowledge gap between their scientific expertise and the expertise that is needed in bioinformatics. The structured approach in this book reflects years of experience with varied learners. As you can see, Dr. Makolo has been teaching bioinformatics more than 10 years ago, and we see that some of our students are also here to bear witness. So everything you are seeing in this book is not what you can see on the market. It's been years of teaching bioinformatics, and she's been able to put all that experience into paper to be able to help other people to learn these things faster. So regardless of background, new learners will find this book sufficient as a standalone reference for personalized learning or a worthy complement to bioinformatics training and coursework. The concepts are divided into 2 sections. The first section lay a solid foundation in bioinformatics fundamentals. It introduces learners or readers to basic definitions, goals, and applications of bioinformatics that are transforming biological research. This foundation is further strengthened by exploring the building blocks of life, such as DNA, RNA, and proteins, and the cellular structures that house them. It then follows through with an introduction to biological databases, or generally what we call bioinformatics resources, that serve as a repository for genetic information. Next, the book provides practical step-by-step guidance on various tools to interact with biological databases. It explains software programs for sequence retrieval, alignment, analysis, and visualization. A deeper understanding of DNA and protein analysis is provided also in the first section, focusing on gene prediction, protein structure prediction, and sequence alignment. The first section concludes with an introduction to the Linux operating system. So basically, you cannot really go far in bioinformatics if you are not familiar with the Linux operating system. And I'm very happy that that fundamental knowledge is actually captured in this book. Those people from the biological sciences usually find it difficult, to interact with the command line. And the first section of this book, ends with that aspect where they're able to get the essential knowledge that they need to navigate the Linux operating system software environment, which is something that you find very common in many bioinformatics software tools. The second section discusses the current state of bioinformatics research and its applications. It highlights the crucial role of computer science in advancing bioinformatics and its specific applications in plant and animal biology. Finally, it introduces readers to H3Bionet, a Pan-African bioinformatics network that promotes collaboration and capacity building in bioinformatics research across the African continent. This book is a must-have for everyone entering the bioinformatics field, regardless of their background. It bridges the gap between various scientific disciplines and concepts and practice of bioinformatics. I highly and strongly, these are not loose words, I use it very carefully. I highly recommend it to everyone who is looking for a head start in the field of bioinformatics. On behalf of myself and on behalf of the Covenant University Bioinformatics Group, thank you for having me, and a big congratulations to Makolo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Itunuoluwa. That is like actually amazing. You actually took me back to my struggles that I had like 6 years ago when I was the first pioneer people that started the course, and how we struggled with a lot of things. And I think now that it goes without saying the importance of this book and why and what really inspired Dr. Angela to write it. So, and that now gets us to the main reason why we are here. Please, the host, can you allow me to share my screen? And for those joining, it's my privilege, and I also take the honor to welcome you again. This is the virtual book launch for the personalized and facilitated learning of bioinformatics, written by Dr. Angela Makolo, a book that is for all, even if you want to are getting into the field of bioinformatics or you are already in the field of bioinformatics. So I share my screen now. Okay. And now we are here. This time is the official launch of the personalized and facilitated learning of bioinformatics. So this book, as we have read from both the book reviewer and also the other dignitaries, represent not only a significant achievement on the part of UI, Dr. Makolo, and everyone else that has contributed to the success, but it's also actually a great tool that enhances our bioinformatics education, and also, most importantly, the training. And by launching this book, we are taking a step into advancing the knowledge in this aspect. So we are not just making a launch of just a book, but I would like to point out that part of the proceeds from this, the sales of personalized and facilitated learning of bioinformatics will be dedicated to support a vital social project. And this is because Dr. Makolo, being who she is, always like to contribute to the society. So specifically, we are contributing to the development of a health center, and allow me to share a very short video that highlights this particular health center, the impactful work they are doing. And this will show you that by you purchasing this book, you are not only investing in your professional development, but you are also making a meaningful difference in the life of many individuals. And I would like to share the video now. Please enjoy.
Itamapako is an area near Ijebu-Ode town in Ogun State of Nigeria. It covers several villages, including Iloti, Abidagba, and Iroto, in the middle of which Abidagba Health Center is located.
Abidagba Health Center is a primary healthcare institution that is established by the Education Corporation Society Women's Board to take care of the health needs of the inhabitants of Iloti and surrounding villages. Many times working with the patients here, you find that for every little thing you do, they are very grateful. Any little improvement, they tend to show their gratitude in a way that many times amazes me. For example, here we don't charge so much for the medications they receive. And sometimes you find the patient, after getting well, will come with some gift in kind. And I think that this place has grown because of the appreciation of the people, especially narrating their experiences to their neighbors or people from other villages. And we have seen an increase in the number of patients that have been using this place. I would also end by showing appreciation to all the donors who give things to us in kind, in cash, drugs especially, medical equipment, sometimes even beddings, some good dressing materials. We are very grateful to those donors. Had it not been for their help, we don't know how we'll cope because we don't actually charge the patients the full fees for their treatment. They only pay a token because many of them cannot afford.
Okay, as you can see, your support of buying this book extends beyond only you gaining academically or professionally, but you are also contributing to a cause that ensures better health care for those who need it most. Our method of this book launch will go in 2 parts. You are allowed to open up, like indicates that you want to say something in terms of launching this book, and you can also make that input in the chat. Additionally, we have an account number on the screen that you can also make your contribution. Okay. The floor is open now.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, well, I would like to buy 5 copies of the book. I will give one to the Department of Computer Science, one to the library, one to Covenant University, and one to the first PhD student of Dr. Makolo, who now will happen to be my grandson or my granddaughter. So I will send. I would like to know the price of the book, and I will pay for 5 copies. One to Computer Science Department, one to Covenant University, one to University of Ibadan Library, one to the first PhD student of Dr. Makolo, and one for myself, which should be autographed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. Now I
Thank
wish
you
I'm
very
the
much,
first.
Ma.
Now I wish I'm the first PhD student, but sadly I'm not. The floor is still open if you want to say something.
Otegbayo on the line. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can, sir.
Okay. As a public servant, we usually don't declare money donations in public. So I will get in touch with the author with my own token and the number of copies I'll take. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prof.
Thank you very much, Prof.
You're welcome.
Additionally, before I forget, we also have, for those joining us from the diaspora, we have a Google form that you can fill and pre-order, and it will get across to you. And I think anyone that also wants to pre-order can also use the Google form. So feel free to fill out the form.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, good day, everyone. So I'm Dr. Taran Tekim, radiation oncologist. I congratulate the author. My CMD has just spoken, so we will ask together to see how many copies we can buy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you very
sir.
much, Dr. Tara.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Williams Ojo. I'm based in Baltimore, in the USA, and I'm a senior data scientist. I have the opportunity to know more about the H3 Bioinformatics. At one point, Angela has invited me to give a lecture to the students and to people in University of Ibadan. I'm also happy to say that I'm also an alumni of University of Ibadan in mathematics department. So this is something very good, something great. And as I'm talking, I think about most of my nephew, nieces, and families I left back at home. And I would like to contribute with 50,000 naira and get some copies to share with my nephew and nieces in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ojo.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ojo.
You can also personally write Dr. Angela if you don't want to say something and show your contribution or get the book. I think the most important is buying this book. So I always motivate people to get into the bioinformatics field because I think it's a field that allows everyone, because it's multidisciplinary, but then as long as we are alive, it's going to be relevant. So because we are studying human life, plants, animal, and that's basically what it's all about. The launch ceremony is not over. However, we will move on and intermittently.
Hi, everyone. Sorry.
Okay, hi.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tina Iyito. I'm a younger sister to Dr. Angela Makolo. I'm based in Edmonton, Canada, and I'm super proud of what my sister is doing. Having heard of all of these, I'm really excited to join you. It's actually 3 a.m. in Canada now. So, and I'm really impressed with what you're doing. So because of this, I and my family were donating 50,000 to the launch of the book, and I would like to give it to my sisters and nephews and nieces. I really don't know the actual amount of the book, but this is our token, and kudos to you all. This is really a successful one. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Do we still have some people that wish to say something?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Ma.
Yeah, Betsy wants to say something.
My name is Betsy, Angela's cousin. I just logged in not long ago. I just want to say congrats to her. I wish her all the best. It's not easy doing a bioinformatics and getting a PhD. It's a lot of work, but she's a very dedicated, studious person. So it's well deserved. All the best to her. And I would like to donate. I don't know what the cost of the book is. So I would like to donate about maybe 10 books, 10 to 15 books for the kids, for the library in my village. I don't know how it's going to get there. So maybe for high school people that would help them to motivate studying bioinformatics in college. So that's it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ma.
You're welcome.
There are other people who have raised their hand. We have Elima, Merchant Logistics. Please go for it.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Rex Shachik. I'm the big brother to Dr. Angela Makolo. So I actually sent a chat in the road. So I want to say it now verbally that first of all, congratulations on this feat. And I must tell you, this is just the beginning for you. You will go greater heights. So on behalf of myself and my family, I'm supporting this launch with a sum of 50,000 naira. So please kindly manage it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you can hear me. My name is Elima, and yes, thank you. It's really, really good to see you, Angela, even if it's just virtually, and congratulations on the work. I won't say I'm surprised because I've known you for long enough to know what you're capable of, but I'm really, really super proud of what you've done, particularly because it is in such a field that, as the excellent book reviewer said, you don't have too many women at the forefront, but also you don't really have a lot of textbooks that address the African and the African student. So thank you very much for that. I am far away, but I will make a payment of 20,000 naira to the account, especially also because it is some of it is going to a charity. Thank you very much, everyone. And I'll have to take my leave now. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I think you can continue.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Emmanuel, and I am based here in Birmingham. And
good morning, everyone. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I'm based in Akinwande, and I'm a graduate student of computer science University of Ibadan. I use this medium to say congratulations to Dr. Angela Makolo. She was my lecturer in 300 level. And yes, I will also get a copy of the book. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Someone was talking before.
Yeah, the person should speak louder, please.
Yeah, it was really faint.
Sorry about that. Is it clearer now? Is it clear enough? Is it loud enough now?
Clearer.
Yes, it's better. It's better. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I was just saying that with all that has been said and what we know of Dr. Makolo, one can only encourage and appreciate her for what she's done so far. So with this in mind, we would want to donate towards the cost sum of 50,000 naira. So
thank you
we
very
don't know
much.
what the cost of the book is, but we can do that once we get the details of the account to pay into. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The account number is on the screen, and I believe it's also pasted on the charts.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for the donation. We are still open. The event is not over yet. Good
Someone
morning,
wants to speak.
Hi, my name is Oluwatife, and I was Dr. Makolo's. She was my supervisor when I was in UI Computer Science. I would like to contribute 25,000 naira towards the book launch, and I will send it over to the account details. Congratulations, Dr. Makolo. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
One more person want to speak. I think Esther.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Igwagun's Esther. Dr. Makolo was my project supervisor in school, and she's just not a supervisor, but a mother. She looks beyond educational values to looking out for her students, and I'm super proud of her achievements so far. So I'm going to be sending my little token to the accounts on the screen. Thank you very much. Congratulations, ma.
Thank you very much. Do we have more people?
Well, if you don't mind, I would like to speak again. Apart from buying the 5 books, because I don't launch books, I read books. So apart from buying those 5 books, I also make a token to the, even though I've retired, I will send some money to the hospital, for the hospital, apart from buying the 5 books, but I will not mention how much I'm going to. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you, ma.
So there's someone called there's someone want to speak. ID is record breaker.
Good afternoon, good evening. It's Dr. Angela's cousin. Actually, she's my mom. I'm actually proud of just I'm short of words though. A lot of her, and I don't know what to say, actually, but I am proud of her. And she on the up to part 2. Know that she's going to meet to get and
Are you still there?
Our network must be very poor.
Yeah, because I'm experiencing a glitch also.
Yeah, I heard she concluded with donation of, I think, yeah, with something, yeah.
Do
There's
we
another,
have?
yeah,
There's
someone
another
wants to
person.
speak.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, go ahead, speak, please. Unmute
Yeah.
yourself and speak.
Okay. My name is Joseph. My name is Joseph. I want to actually congratulate Angela for the great job she's doing. And to support her efforts, I would like to donate 10 books to wherever she wants it to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
Congrats,
sir.
Angela.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yep.
Sorry, please, was I audible when I was speaking? Because
You're
I
not
found
audible
that
enough. We couldn't make out what you were saying, Mama.
yeah. Edema,
How are you?
I'm fine. Sorry, my network is kind of bad here.
Yeah, it's better now. We can hear you better now.
Okay. I said I'm proud of you, my big mommy. We are not just cousins, but you are the one that actually took care of me while growing up. As a baby, you took care of me, and I see myself walking in your path, though. I see myself walking in your path still, and I believe that you're still going to guide me through that. We have a lot in common, and who said about you, so I can, because they've said it. But I am happy. I am just that I've been quite busy lately with an amount amount 50,000 naira.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And congratulations once more.
Hi, Dr. Angela. My name is Catherine Ojo, and I'm super proud of you and your achievements, especially the effort you put into writing this book. So to support that, I'm going to donate like 20 books for you to distribute to wherever you want it to be. And I pray that God continue to give you the strength, the wisdom to be able to do more, especially for people that are less privileged and for younger girls, especially to be able to achieve their academic goals as well. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you very much, Catherine. I think that's, I don't think there's any other person. So MC, I think we can move to next item.
Okay. So
hello.
Hello, Chioma. Okay, Chioma is still there.
Hello. Good afternoon or good morning. Oh, it's still morning. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. My name is Chioma Opara. I would say I'm a little friend of Angela's. She's been a big auntie to me. At IT while I was doing my IT, and I think I spent more time as an operator at UI. I'm an alumni of, I did a PhD in biotechnology. Myself, how to analyze NGS data during my research. I have gained from the knowing Dr. Angela over time. Currently, I'm attending the IBTC training all through because I've known her, or I got the contact through her. Struggling through PhD and trying to do an analysis from a field of bioinformatics was a big deal for me. I spent more time on the YouTube learning different ways of doing that. I hope this book would have at least an e-copy for people like us that are still outside and can probably have access to the hard copy, if we could still get like an e-copy, if that is possible. I would like to launch or assist in the launch with 100,000 naira, and I hope I would have a copy at some point whenever I'm able to pick one. Thank you very much, Dr. Angela, and congratulations once more.
Thank you very much, Chioma. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Chioma. Yeah, there's going to be an e-copy, and also looking forward to having it online and in Amazon. So that's actually the need for the Google form. Please be kind enough to fill it out. Thank you.
Okay.
I hope you heard us, Chioma. So to the next item, we are going to have a short speech from the Dean of Faculty of Science, in the person of Professor O.O. Shonabare. The floor is yours, sir.
I don't think
he's here.
Prof said he has a A&P meeting today, and he said he might send a representative, but I don't know if any representative is around. But if not, Professor Tayo Akinwande is around from MIT, and he's ready to make his presentation.
Okay, okay. Then we welcome Professor Akinwande.
Hello, hello, everybody.
Hello, Prof.
It's quite an honor for me to be here. I'm doing so for many reasons. Angela has known Angela for over 10 years, starting from when she came to MIT to spend some time and interacted with quite a few of the faculty members, both on the computer science side of electrical engineering and computer science side of MIT, but also from the biology department. Hazel Sieve, particularly, I remember you got very close to Hazel Sieve, who is now the Dean of Science at Northeastern University. And she was always talking about how very bright you are, how very insightful all the discussions she had with you. But also on the computer science side, we had quite a few of our faculty members who interacted with you, and that was very excellent. And to the combination of that was that it resulted in other international interactions that not only was involved the US, but also involved other places within Africa. Hazel is from South Africa, and I think some of the collaborations that ensued came out of those interactions with Hazel Sieve. But the thing that I want to highlight most was the fact that after she came, a model of going around interacting with other faculty members because the norm for all the other fellows. And by the way, let me just say the reason why she was at MIT. Total Energies International sponsors a program which allows young faculty members from Nigeria, from Uganda, and then we've now tried Namibia, and we may be trying other African countries to spend a semester at MIT, essentially to look at how we conduct research and how we conduct teaching and how we do service and do other impactful things, including entrepreneurship. And that was why she was there. And I'm really extremely proud of the fact that this book came out and is going to actually open the door to a lot of things. But on a more personal note for me, my father, Mr. Akinwande, did classics at Ibadan, and it was the first set of UI. And I'm really proud that this came from a university where it was part of. Then all my brothers actually went to UI. I was the only person who did not show up in UI. And so on their behalf, and not mine, on behalf of my brothers and my father, I will make a contribution, but I will not say publicly what it will be. But I can be sure that to my dad's private library, which we still keep, some of the books will show up there. And I congratulate Angela again, and I'm extremely proud of what she has done. And I'm sure a lot more is yet to come. And we will be reaching out to her to help us with, on our side, to see how she can get more impactful things out. Thank you very much, and I appreciate being part of this program.
Very much, Prof. Thank you, sir, for coming.
Thank you very much, Professor Akinwande. So the next agenda on our list is, before that, in the charts, I pasted the locations where you can get the books. The first one in Ibadan, definitely you will find the book in the University of Ibadan bookshop. In Lagos, you can get it at Lantana Bookshop and also at the University of Lagos bookshop. So we have a final speech from Professor Nicola Mulder from the University of Cape Town. She's the primary investigator of the H3 Bionet, and it's going to be a virtual speech. So she shared, she made a short speech and shared it with us. Please, can you allow me the host rights to share my screen? Thank you. Can you hear no?
Not yet.
So I share. Okay, I have to share my screen.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for the invitation to give a presentation at this wonderful event. So I would like to talk a little bit about some of the activities from H3 Bionet and specifically from Angela that kind of probably led up to the release of this beautiful textbook for personalizing and facilitated learning of bioinformatics topics and research areas. So where it all began, H3 Bionet is a Pan-African bioinformatics network funded by the NIH that has been developing bioinformatics capacity in Africa for 12 years now. So the reason we need this is because we really need to understand the value of data in life sciences. It has the potential for novel discoveries for healthcare, particularly in our case, agriculture, food security, disease surveillance and response. We saw during the COVID-19 outbreak that the data was key to understanding transmission and to understanding how we can actually design vaccines against this awful virus. We can also use data in terms of management of health records. This can inform diagnosis and treatment for precision medicine. And so really, if we have the ability to understand and analyze data, we can really use this to benefit health. But there are many challenges. So many years ago, we used to have very little data, but what data we had, we really understood quite well. And so we had a lot of information from that data. Whereas now we seem to be extremely data rich, but information poor. So we need bioinformaticians, we need bioinformatics and people who understand these computational algorithms to be able to interpret and get value out of the data. So the H3 Africa Consortium is an enormous consortium that started 12 years ago, funded by the NIH and the Wellcome Trust. And this was looking at multiple different diseases and the environmental and genetic basis for these diseases. And one of the key components of that, called the infrastructure for the data analysis, is the bioinformatics network. So H3 Bionet, as I've mentioned, is this Pan-African bioinformatics network. It includes 28 partners from 17 countries, 16 in Africa, and more than 200 members we've had over the years. And over 12 years, we've developed bioinformatics and data analysis skills, infrastructure for data analysis and transfer and computing, and then also data management and harmonization tools. All of these initially to support the H3 Africa Consortium, but now have a much wider reach across all fields of genomics in Africa. So we had 3 nodes in Nigeria, NABDA, the University of Ibadan and Covenant University, and Angela was our key PI from the University of Ibadan. So H3 Bionet played a role in different components of H3 Africa, so ensuring access to computing infrastructure, containerized workflows, support for data analysis, standardizing and harmonizing data, preparing data for submission, ensuring data are fair and findable, and this was done through a catalog. But the key output, or I think the biggest impact of H3 Bionet has been building relevant skills for data analysis and interpretation. So H3 Bionet had a number of different training approaches. So we looked at different audiences. We built facilities for training trainers, for training bioinformatics users, bioinformatics scientists, but also all the way down to the systems administrator to build the IT infrastructure for the bioinformaticians to be able to do their work. And then in training these different audiences, we used different modalities. So we had internships where we needed particularly focused attention for a particular person. We had face-to-face training workshops. We had a big online program, and many other different ways of interacting, hackathons, data jamborees, etc. And then we also had other facilities. We built communities around our training courses. We built training resources. So we've got a training pack that enables other people to basically run a course from scratch using competencies to design the curriculum. So what one of the major components and contributions to the H3 training activities from Angela and her team was the Train the Trainer project, in addition to hosting IBT, this Introduction to Bioinformatics Training, online courses for many years. So the Train the Trainer program, this came out of Angela's group at the University of Ibadan. They developed a platform for training trainers. And this is this Bioinformatics Train the Trainer advancement resource. And within this portal, they have this Bioinformatics General Article Explorer, the H Africa Publications Explorer, and the Bioinformatics Research Categorizer. So this is just a screenshot of the Train the Trainer pages, but I encourage you to go and have a look at these. I think they're very valuable resources for the training community. So the Nigerian group, particularly Angela's group, also played a major role in hosting our training, but also attending training. So whenever we look at participants, but also hosted classrooms, there's a very strong component from Nigeria, which is wonderful to see. And it's people like Angela who've really been champions of bioinformatics education and building bioinformatics capacity in their regions. So they've hosted face-to-face courses, hosted remote virtual classrooms, had large participation by trainees in our courses, but also contributed trainers, and then of course these Train the Trainer resources. So that's H3 and how it all began, and we hope that will continue, even though H3 ends very soon, actually, in fact, at the end of this month. We hope to be able to continue the legacy of H3 and help people like Angela around the continent to continue to build capacity in bioinformatics. But I think one of the really valuable outcomes of H3 of the University of Ibadan node has been this book that Angela has put together. So it covers, in two different parts. It covers the basic topics in bioinformatics, including basics in biology, sequence analysis, protein structures, alignment, and lining skills, which really anyone who's using some of these bioinformatics tools really needs to have. And then it goes on to describe some of the research areas in bioinformatics. And I think it's just written in such an amazing, accessible way. And having this part 2, I think, also helps to put into perspective why we do bioinformatics, why are we learning about sequence analysis, protein structures, alignment, what are the particular applications of this? And we've had many applications in H3 Africa showing how these basic bioinformatics skills enable us to make sense of big data just by running some bioinformatics tools and having that biology background and being able to interpret the data. So this textbook, I think, is going to be very valuable to all those budding bioinformaticians out there, as well as the budding biological scientists who are not going to be pure bioinformaticians, but they need to use bioinformatics in their everyday research. So this really, I think, is a fantastic way to make bioinformatics accessible. So I'd really like to congratulate Angela on this amazing achievement and this wonderful book. And I wish her all the best for the book launch and all the future training and capacity development that this will enable. Thank you.
Even though Professor Nicola is not here, but we are really appreciative of the presentation that she made. So we thank Professor Mulder, and it also just goes to portray the need for getting this book and the need for getting it for someone else. And now we invite our audience and we open up for a more interactive section, a short one. So if you have any question for Dr. Makolo, please type in the chat and she would answer your questions. as that is going on,
So please, can I ask if there is a representative from the Dean of Faculty of Science around? I can see somebody.
Do we have someone representing the Dean of Faculty of Science? I guess not, Sanjay.
Okay.
So we are open for question and answer, but still don't forget that you can get the book from the Ibadan and the Lagos bookshops. Also fill out the Google form, and if you just joined, we have launched, but you can still take part. An account number is in the chat section. Any question? Dr. Makolo, you see any question in the chat? No.
Not yet.
Someone asked a question, how do we get a hard copy? So I think
I already pasted that you can get the books locally at the University of Ibadan bookshop. In Lagos, you can get it at Lantana Bookstore, and it's located at Adeola Hopewell, Victoria Island, Lagos, and also in University of Lagos Bookshop, Akoka, Lagos. And if I understand correctly, the price for the book is 5,000. You're welcome. Buy for yourself, buy for friends. Dr. Makolo, I guess I can continue.
Yes.
$5,000 or rands. So.
5,000 naira.
5,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds. Wow.
5,000 naira. For online buying, please fill out the Google form to pre-order, and we will get back to you. So I'm happy to say that we have come to the end of the event, and I want to welcome Dr. Makolo once again to make a short appreciation speech. Dr. Makolo.
Thank you very much, our able MC, the Vice Chancellor, ably represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Professor Ibadan, Professor Otegbayo, Professor Adenike, Osofisan, Professor Ibitayo, Akinwande, all protocols duly observed. I thank you all for coming. And to all the participants, I thank you all for coming. I appreciate everybody. I am overwhelmed with all the show of affection, of best wishes and congratulations for writing the book. I'm happy. I'm really happy I eventually managed to write the book and we had this successful launch. And I'm grateful to everybody that attended this book launch. I thank you for your generosity in donating to the social project we are supporting in the book launch, from the book launch. And I urge you all to buy the book, buy for yourself, and buy for your friends, buy for your relatives, buy for your children. Let's spread the message of bioinformatics. Let it go viral. So thank you once again, everybody, for coming for this book launch. And I thank you, and I wish you the best in all you do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Makolo. And from a personal note, actually, I think I'm really grateful to you for all your efforts in my life, from both the academic part and professional development part. And I think I'll use this opportunity to thank you for reviewing my PhD thesis. And I thank everyone. We extend our gratitude to all the participants, for your participation, and also for your contribution and launching. So like I said, this book can be found in Lagos and in Ibadan, and we encourage you to buy for yourself, buy for someone else. Thank you once again for joining us today, and we look forward to the impact that the personalized and facilitated learning bioinformatics is going to do in the professional field of bioinformatics. With this, I bring this launch event to a close. I'm happy to have been the master of ceremony, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Very much to everyone for coming. Thank you, Chisom.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye.